Thank you, Ms. Cochran. At this time, I would like to invite Alexandra Maria Soto, President of the Student Council, to deliver the school message.
Superintendent Dr. Rizzi, Deputy Superintendent Mr. Ford, school committee members, Ms. Miller, administration and faculty, friends and family, and last but not least, the graduating class of 2018. Woo! I was called up here today to deliver our school's message. But before I do anything, there are definitely a few people that I need to thank. On behalf of Stoughton High School, I'd like to thank Brockton High School for hosting us today. And Mom, even though we fight sometimes, I know you always have my best interest at heart. And I'm not going to say any more because I don't want you to cry, but thank you. Matthew, it's crazy to think about how we used to hate each other. And yes, we did not get along. But I'm glad to have someone like you now, who I know will forever be my best friend, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Zachary, thanks for teaching me that it's okay to be a little weird sometimes. And thank you for always letting me put you on my Snapchat story, because you know if you're being yourself, that doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, and that's a lesson anyone can learn. My cousin Jen, who I call Woa, who came all the way from Florida today, thanks for being such a big role model to me growing up. With both of us not having any sisters, it was okay because you've always been like a sister to me. And to the rest of my family, I can't list you all, and I know I'll get in trouble for this later. I love you all in circles, because circles never end, and thank you for shaping me into the person I am today. And finally, to all my friends, old friends, new friends, all my out-of-town friends, I consider you all like family. I hope you know I would drop anything at any time for any one of you. Next year, don't forget about me or each other. We truly made some horrifying, but mostly amazing memories with each other that I'll never forget. And I'm sure I'll see you all at Vendela's on our first school break. But now back onto our school's message. What really is our school's message? You might be thinking it's a mission statement of our school, but our message is a lot different. It's a thing that other people think about when they think about Stoughton High School. It's a message that when you look back on your high school days, it's what you'll remember everyone saying, and it's pretty much engraved in the back of your head. And that message is once a night, always a night. One day soon, you'll be packing up what feels like 18 years of your life into boxes and hugging your parents goodbye, and your next stage of your life begins. But with all the change you will be facing in your near future, some things will never change. You'll always be a knight, and you should be proud of that. This year I found out that I wouldn't be returning to the place I love most in this world, my summer camp. This was one of the biggest and hardest changes I've ever had to go through, and that's why I'm telling you about it today. For the people who don't know me as well, I really loved my camp. I was devastated, but going back this summer wasn't an option, and there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. But then after many tears and many sad John Mayer songs, I finally realized that camp had given me more than I can ever imagine, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. So I decided, why dwell on not getting accepted when I now have an entire summer to spend in the town that I grew up in with some amazing friends that I know will make this the best summer yet. All of us have experienced some kind of change like that, and we've all had to overcome some sort of obstacle in our life. But to whatever extent that change may be, or may have been, one thing stands true across the board, and I only figured this out after finding out camp. The one thing that you have 100% control over when going through a big change is yourself. Not everything will work out the way you want it to, but the attitude that you have towards the change will shape the way that you grow. But change doesn't always need to be scary, and we've all gone through some pretty interesting changes together. I mean, honestly, who would have ever thought Lisa Rimnoskis would not only win the Best Rapper superlative, but then start spitting fire at Oscar night? Or how Andrew Slay-Hoover's dad would become a reality TV star, shout out to BB Kevin. Or how the vote for the new school would pass, even though we don't get to experience it, and that we would ever make it to graduation. So class of 2018, I challenge you all to go into the change you will face next year with a positive mindset, and look on the bright side, even in sticky situations. Let the fear turn into growth, and always remember that you will always have Stoughton as a place to come back to for support, because once a night, always a night. Parents, I challenge you all to let your children figure out their change, but don't hold them back, even if you do miss them. And teachers, I just challenge you all not to miss us too much. I'll leave you all with a quote by the one and only Post Malone that I thought fit this occasion perfectly. Congratulations. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2018.
Alex. It is my honor